All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the bidding at $200. We got 20. Yep. Yeah, we got $30. Yep. We got 70. You got $70. 70. 100. Yep. I'm going to beat it. Sold to the man in the corner with the glasses for $120.
The next stop is WonWay.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. This is WonWay Podcast, episode 38. My name is Henry with my guy Samir.
Yo, what's good?
What's really good?
What's the fucking baby?
Wake up!
Like that,
boy. Like, go take a shower, do what you gotta do, but wake the fuck up.
All right, guys.
boy.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Take care now.
Peace.
You know what I mean? Like,
OD. I got home and I told Samir, I was like, yo, I need literally 15 minutes.
Yeah.
'Cause I just gotta lay down. I'm not joking. I set the alarm, took a 10-minute nap type shit.
how though? How does that even work? So low-key, we're both like super shot. We both had really long days. We couldn't record yesterday. We had to record today, and we're just shot OD. But it's like, fuck it, we gonna figure it out. Like, both had super long days. How do you take 10-minute naps, bro? How does that happen?
I don't know, man. You would think you'd wake up more groggy. I just feel like, let's say you don't take those 10 minutes, I'm gonna get on this podcast like, I'm just gonna be shot.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm all right now.
Yeah.
But
Henry
if I didn't take those 15
Henry
minutes,
definitely gets grumpy when he's tired. Facts.
100%.
High key grumpy.
100%.
Tired and hungry, he's definitely gonna be grumpy. What did I say? Tired and grumpy, he's gonna be grumpy. Tired and hungry, he's gonna be grumpy.
Yeah.
Facts. Like
that's funny
visibly
because
grumpy.
you're not
though.
lying.
Like, visibly grumpy.
You're not lying. And I'm someone who probably I don't get like
He's a brat.
nothing bothers me.
He's a brat.
So like I don't get cranky or grumpy, but shit. If I'm like hungry, sleepy, sleepy boy.
Sleepy's a big one. Sleepy's a big one. Yo, you know when you said sleepy, first of all, I just wanna we'll get into that. That's calm shit. Speaking of sleepy, for some reason what popped in my head was our trip to Montreal. I don't think we ever spoke about it on the podcast.
About what you about to say?
What do you mean what I'm about to say? What are you reading my mind?
No, we spoke about Montreal a bit.
No, we never spoke about what happened at the airport.
I don't even know. Oh, at the airport? No, we haven't. We haven't. No, jeez, boy.
Oh,
worst
my God.
experience.
Wait a minute. What did happen? Did it get canceled? What was the reason again?
So we had a flight. I think our flight just got. Oh, what did happen?
Storm.
Holy
The storm.
Oh, there you
So
go.
we took a trip
In New York, though.
Yeah, there was a storm in New York type shit, or like in the vicinity of New York. So we went out to Montreal, Quebec, in Canada for like a little vacation. It was actually for my 24th birthday, I think, and
Coincidentally, right?
Coincidentally, yeah. Like we just randomly planned it for the summer, and it worked out. And low key, like, you know, we went out there and we had a great time. But that summer was like a summer. That vacation was like a vacation dedicated to alcohol. It was pretty bad, actually. I probably never drank that much ever in a week span. Like, it was every single day.
No, it was very bad. It was just
get some food, guys. Let's get some food, man. Trying to go to my bed, man. Trying to get to my bed, bro. Like every day, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I have photos and videos on my phone of like Henry passed out in the middle of the hallway floor in the Airbnb. Like, I'm talking with a pillow in the middle of the hallway floor. It's just wild shit. Whatever. The point is, on our way back from Montreal, there was a storm coming, so our flight low key got delayed by like 2 hours. Got delayed 2 hours. 2 hours passes. All right. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Flight boarding 1764 has been delayed for another 76 days. Like, the shit ended up getting delayed for 40 hours. It was like 39 and a half hours it got delayed.
Yeah, that's right. It was more than a day long,
crazy,
dude.
bro? It was 2 days almost. And what happened was they wouldn't accommodate us rooms. Like, they weren't accommodating rooms because, so the way it works is with airports, if it's a natural cause, if it's like weather or like some shit happened naturally that the airlines didn't have they didn't have any control over, you're basically beat. They're not going to provide you rooms. They're not going to accommodate you. They're not going to do nothing. I think they offered us like a $20 voucher. But, you know, in airports, it's like a bag of chips.
Not worth it.
It's like a bag of chips and an Aquafina bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like in an airport.
Yeah.
So long story short, we had spent a lot of money on this trip. Like in terms of, you know, spent like not to get there, but when we were there, we spent a lot of money. Like everything it's expensive. It's not that it's expensive, but it's like New York calm shit. So you spend a lot of bread. You're going out every day. So we had already met our budget for the week. We were like, yo, we're not spending no more bread. So what are we about to do? Because we're going to get another fucking room for 2 days, bro. It's going to cost us another X amount of dollars. Like, it's clip. We're not doing it. And this was during the time that we were very, like, financial wizards over here. Like, well, if you, according to the calculations, we can't really, like, we were that type of time.
Yeah.
So,
we was on top of our budget.
On our budgeting, yeah. So it was like, yo, we're just going to take this L and we're going to wait in the airport. When I tell you the next 40 hours in the airport, it was disgusting. Like, it was literally... You know, actually, now that I think about it, it was bad in the beginning. No, it was bad. I think it was bad in the end for me. In the beginning, I was excited. In the beginning, I was excited.
When the thing got delayed, me, I was just like, damn, this is a L. My brother was pretty upset. My brother's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So
Samir was just like, yo, this is gonna be a great experience, guys. Like we got delayed. What are we gonna do? Type shit. He was just mad, positive with it. And I think like 5 minutes later, it hit Samir on some like.
It was literally.
Nah, I'm not doing this.
It was
like,
literally.
I'm not about to be here for 40 hours.
It was literally like I was excited because it sounded fun. Like, yo, I'm with my two bros. We're stuck in Canada. We're in the airport. Everybody's kind of beat in the airport. Like, everybody, literally. Most flights got canceled. And we were just like, yo, fuck it. Like, I'm like, yo, fuck it. Let's make the best of it. But after like an hour pass or 2 hour pass, and I'm like, oh shit, I have 38 hours to go. This is no good. You know what I mean? This is no good. So it just was a matter of 38 hours. And I have a picture of it. I'll see if I can find it. Fuck around, post it on the Instagram page. And literally, like, me, Henry, and his brother, we had to sleep on like the chairs inside the airports. And we just basically opened our luggages and took out like sweaters and used them as pillows. So we slept in the airport for, I must have got maybe 2-3 hours of sleep tops. Everybody got like 2-3 hours of sleep tops.
Everyone got like little hours of sleep, but it was just that's bad sleep. You know, bad sleep,
like very
bro.
Annoying
like
sleep.
It's not good sleep at all, bro. And it was like that for like 30 hours, and I was freezing. I don't like being cold, bro. So just thinking about it, it's crazy. I was freezing. I have a picture where I'm like super planked on the couch
with your brother,
like like hands on my thighs,
under
hoodie
thighs,
tied up, so all you see is like my left eye. You can only barely see my face. Just trying to stay warm, but that was bad sleep. Yeah, and what I tend to do is I tend to like stay as quiet as possible because any little thing will probably get me upset. Yeah. So I tend to just stay quiet and just watch the time, kind of like hope this shit goes by ASAP.
And you guys know, like, me and Henry are low-key opposites when it comes to certain things. So for me, it's like I'm vocalizing everything. Like, yo, fellas, look, man, I don't know. I think we could figure something out. We could do something better. While Henry's like, he knows he's upset about this, but it's like, yo, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
Oh,
literally, just shut the fuck up, boy, because shut up. Just shut up, please. I don't even want to talk. Just shut up. And me, it's like, yo, Dick, let's just, my dude, we just got it. We're going to have to get this room, boy. Let's just get the room, boy. We got the bread. It's not that serious, bro. Yo, Samir, you get the fucking room then. Go get it. Go see you later. I'll see you next. I'll see you tomorrow, boy.
It got to a point where Samir just kept talking about the room. And I'm like, yo, I'm not getting the room. If you want the room, get the room. I'm going to sleep here. Like, end of story, bro. Like, go get it, bro. I promise you, I'll meet you here. It's no biggie.
And the whole time, his brother, his younger brother, he literally is like, it's not that he doesn't care, but he's just very like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I mean, like, all right.
Yeah, OD.
Like, yeah, no, and then like Rand, yo, he's the type to like, yeah, bro, like, I mean, it is what it is. Who gives a fuck? And then like 3 hours passes, and you just see him, and he's like, fucking bitch, man, and he gets mad.
Yeah,
tight.
yeah. Then he gets aggy.
He gets
yeah,
really
he does.
Tight. And he'll sit there and like kick the chair and be like, fuck. And then he'll go back to like reserve shit, which is literally him. But yeah, we spent 40 hours in the airport, and it was rough. It was rough. And I remember like one of the biggest annoying parts was for me was that I kept having to keep my eye open because I'm like, yo, we got luggage here, bro. It's not like we don't have like valuables here. So what I did was I took my passport, I took like any like, you know, a necklace or my watch, and I put it in my pocket, and I like moved it in towards my inner thigh. This way I could lay on it, and ain't nobody gonna steal it. You want to steal my luggage? Go ahead, take my luggage, bro. You're gonna get a bunch of dirty boxers. You're gonna get some fucking t-shirt and a pair of jeans, boy, and a couple of pairs of sneakers. Like, go ahead, take it, boy, if you really want it. You know what I mean? Like, the valuables are in my balls right now, so go ahead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's funny because I think during that time what I was doing to keep busy was I was editing the video. I took my camera and shit.
That's right.
I was just up editing my video, and then by the time that finished, then I was just like,
Wow.
all right, we got 20 hours left.
No,
I can't believe we did that. I actually forgot about that.
And then here we go. It gets better. I remember the next day. So we had Burger King about 9 times that day. Like that in that 40 hours, we had Burger King about like 12 times because that's all they had in there. It was either Burger King or like one of those steakhouses where a order of French fries is $37. So it was like all right, so we're gonna get Burger King and we're gonna make this shit work. And we kept the cups. So then every now and then we'd go back and we just refill the cups with drinks. You know what I mean? Yo, boy, now that I look back on it, we wilded out, boy. Like really like on some like stuck in the forest type shit. Like, yo, fuck it. We're going to make this shit work type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think I still would have did that. I still would have stayed in the airport.
You're lost. You're lost as fuck. I'm taking a $300 L on the night, and that's it, boy. See you tomorrow, boy. You're crazy, boy.
Yeah, I think I would have still
boy,
did the
I was
airport
with it.
thing.
I was with it to get the room and go out. That was the type of time.
Yeah, you was like, yo, we could spend one more
I was
night.
like, yo, we got one more night in Montreal, bro. Let's do it. Let's hit up these people. Let's link up and let's go. Let's go out type shit. Like, you know what I mean? But it was like a Sunday. Everybody had work the next day. You know what I mean? Like it was like. So.
And I was already checked out of Montreal. I was like, I'm ready to go home. I'm not ready to do anything but go home.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to Steven and Kenza from Montreal, man. They
OD.
Mad good hospitality. So we actually met these two people, like a couple. In
Mexico.
Yeah, in Khalil. DR.
No, in Mexico.
It was
in
DR,
Mexico.
my boy. It was DR, bro.
Oh,
Tigre.
it was DR.
Somos Tigre, boy. It's
shit.
DR shit. Yeah,
It was
facts.
DR.
It was DR. We met 3 people. One's name's Khalil. Then we got Steven and Kenza. So it was a couple and one of our other guys, and we just met them in DR. We were in DR on a resort. We ended up running into this one dude. He was traveling by himself, chilling. We ended up walking around with him, chilling. We saw a couple sitting by the pool. They called us over. The whole 5 of us started chilling, and we developed like this crazy bond in DR for the rest of like.
This is on the first day of like 6.
Yeah,
where we met.
So
these
we had
guys.
like 6 days in a row where the next day, but yo, let's link up for breakfast. All right, cool. And then all 6 of us would link up for breakfast in the resort, and we just kept doing that for 5 days. So you build a bond with these people. So fast forward maybe 3, 4, 5 months, we decide, yo, let's set up a trip. Let's go visit Steven and Kenza, and because they're a couple, we will go visit them in Montreal. Khalil lives out in DC, so we ended up all of us linked up again in Montreal for like a get together type shit, and it was just like, yo, it was a great time. But like I said, we drank a lot, which is not the Vivi anymore. That was the last trip that we actually dedicated to like partying and chilling. After that, it was very like sightseeing. It turned into like a sightseeing lifestyle for us.
It was kind of wild.
And I remember
to this day, I'll say to this day, I don't know if it's because like consciously we were just like, yo, we're gonna go out every night, but I say it to this day, like, yo, Montreal, I feel like they don't. The nightlife just doesn't stop. Like, yes, it doesn't stop in New York, but shit, man. I mean, like on a Tuesday night,
it does stop in New York.
I felt like everybody was out.
It does stop in New York, bro. They literally in Montreal they have like you know how sometimes we might have like a fucking Thirsty Thursday or a Wing Wednesday, like shit like that. They have like fucking Molly Monday, and they have
something for every day.
Like something for everything that's involving heavy partying. Not like on some calm like Thirsty Thursday, grab a beer. No, it's like fucking Turn Up Thursday or like fucking Twisted Ankles Thursday, and they fucking go ham. Like they had Techno Saturdays where it was like from fucking 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. It was like a party in a field. Like almost like an EDM rave, like just crazy shit.
Oh, that's right, in the forest.
Remember that shit? And we dubbed it. We dubbed it to go to Six Flags. We ended up going to Six Flags that day. So peep. So I'm gonna just close out on this with this topic. Fucking, I remember at the end of the airport stay, I remember they finally told us our flight was available. Like our flight is good to go, and we were all so like not fed up with each other, but very like, just shut the fuck up and get me to my bed.
You know that's what it is. It's very no one, like, everyone just shut up till we get back to New York, please.
Yeah, and even when we get back to New York, shut the fuck up. I'll holler at you tomorrow. Yeah. Boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow. And even that, I might holler at you in a couple days, boy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it was literally, I remember like the last hour when we're boarding the plane. This is how it is. Ready? I got you. And I don't know if you remember. I'm sitting down on one of the chairs in like section A. Henry sitting down in section D. His brother sitting down in section G. So we're all separate from one another. I think we were all using like a charger, but the Vibby was very like yo, boy, I'll see you in Brooklyn, son. Like, all right, boy, be safe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll see you in
No,
Brooklyn.
it was like, yeah, everyone go their own way.
Just do your own thing, boy. Put your headphones in. Do whatever the fuck you got to do. Leave me alone, though. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave me the fuck alone.
But you know what's funny about all that is like, I don't know if you notice, but yo, like you said, you're outspoken with it. And God, boy, that annoys me. Like when you just, I think got to a point where I was like, yo, just we're beat. We're almost in Brooklyn. Just don't talk anymore.
No.
Nah, son. It's just like shit stupid.
In the
And I'm just
beginning,
like,
in the beginning of the whole shit, I definitely was like pushing for us to get the room. You know what I'm saying? But Henry, like I said, is a very, very stubborn man. We all know this by now. He's stubborn, and he was not refusing to budge. Me, I'll take the L, boy. What are we gonna spend another $400 or $500 each type shit? All right, call. It is what it is, boy. Take this L. But like that was all it was.
I wouldn't say it's stubborn. It's more of just like in anything in life.
Nah,
If you
like
wanna
you're
go
the
do
type to like
something,
be
just go
stuck
do
in a
it.
forest, and they'll say like, all right, it's gonna cost you $500 to get out this forest, and you're gonna say like, no, like I'm gonna have to like take this L, and I'll be in the forest for a couple of days. If shit happens, shit happens. And me is like, what we be talking about right now? Let's get out the forest, boy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Chan,
in that case, obviously, I mean, yeah, OD, like, yo, we gotta get the fuck out the. What the fuck am I doing in the forest, boy? With this caveman, boy? Get me out of here, boy. Get me the fuck out of here.
boy, Tarzan, boy.
Relax. OD, boy. We didn't want to be Tarzan for a day? Hell no.
OD, son.
Hell no,
Oh
boy.
man, good times though. Good times. I promise you that. Good times, man.
OD.
It's crazy. And then like,
I thought that was it's kind of wild how they how we just meet somebody from like, yo, bro, we randomly met these people.
yeah.
Randomly
Yeah.
ended up connecting again. I thought that was just pretty.
And it's
I don't
funny
know.
because
you don't do that
Henry, when he's in New York, he's very introverted. But the second he lands in another country, it's like a switch. Like he's the social butterfly now. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like, hey, like I'm just being me type shit. So it's almost normal. But for Henry, like I see him, he's just walking on, hey man, de donde eres? You know what I mean? He's asking everybody, where you from? Where you from? Where, like off the rip, like it don't.
Yo, you know what's funny? I am super different when I'm out the country.
100%, bro. So even in DR, that's how we met Khalil. Like I remember I was going to the bar, mind you, it's like fucking 11 a.m.
I think yeah,
It's like 11
wow,
a.m.
that's right.
It's like 11 a.m. So we had a routine. We'd wake up in the morning. We'd go downstairs. We'd get like buffet food, like regular breakfast shit. Henry's bowel movements is like the second he eats, he has to poop. So it'd be like, okay, we're going to go downstairs and eat real quick. Henry's going to come upstairs to poop and shit and do whatever. And then we're going to get in swimming trunks, tank tops, fucking slippers, and we're going downstairs and starting our day. So by 10 a.m., 11 a.m., we have a drink in our hand. So we get to the bar, and I get to one side of the bar, and I'm getting a different type of drink. And Henry, I see him talking to some dude. And then he comes over to me. Henry comes up to me after this. Yo, I met this dude, bro. He's out here traveling by himself, man. Cool cat. And then like the dude ended up saying, yo, y'all want to come through, man? And then like we rolled with him somewhere, you know, shit like that. Like, and it was just a Vibby. But yeah, you're like
That's
a social
hilarious.
butterfly, boy.
That's
Out the country,
hilarious.
facts.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. It's dead two different people, boy.
Yeah, it really
like
is.
two different people.
It really is. It really is. In New York,
You know what it is? Because
Like,
I think the mentality for me is like, yo, I'm never gonna see none of you clowns later.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna see none of you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just do whatever I want. Like I just don't think twice. I think that's what it has to do.
And
with
also,
it.
bro, I'll keep it a buck. You got to remember where we're from. We're from New York. New York is it's not a friendly place to meet people, in my opinion. Like you meet people, but it's very standoffish. You know what I'm saying? Somebody comes to say, hey, what's up? It's like, what you said, bro?
Who are you?
Like you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
what's up? You everything good? Like you sure everything good? Yo, do me a favor, step back like 2 feet real quick. You know what I mean? Like you get a little, you get a
Yeah.
little weird. But when you're out the country, boy, in all these other places, and you're meeting hundreds and hundreds of people, boy, it's like, hey man, howdy over there.
Oh, D.
Where do you hail from? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, that's about come in peace.
yeah,
like this, boy.
OD, son, OD, son.
Nah, that's a fact. That's
It's
a
real,
fact.
bro. It's real, man. But that's a Vivi, bro. I miss traveling. That was the last trip we did for drinking and like partying and stuff. And then I remember our next trip we did Barcelona, and we swore on it. Like Henry was going ham. He made like an itinerary. He's like, yo, Sim, look, this is the itinerary, bro. I don't care what you say. This is what the Vivi is what we're doing, bro. And I didn't give a fuck because I'm out the country. I'll do
Yeah.
whatever. I'll sit in the forest, boy. It's all good. Let's do it. But like he had the itinerary there, and I promise you the itinerary, it was like one Saturday out of the 10 days, drinking night. And then every other night was just like calm Vibby. And boy, look how we spent Narcos, boy.
No, bro. It's funny. So, like Samir said, the Barcelona trip was when I planned it out, I kept stressing like, yo, the day starts at 7 in the morning. Like, it starts at 7 in the morning with or without you. I just wanted to make that so clear because I was not doing a Montreal.
What happened in
again.
Montreal was we would drink till 5 a.m. We'd wake up at 1 p.m. and half the day's gone type shit.
Yeah, OD.
Go ahead. Finish though.
It's just like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And like it was dope, man. Yo, Barcelona, I'll say to this day, bro.
Best trip.
I love that place, bro.
Best trip yet. Hands down.
I'll share this. No cap. I was dead. Like, I'm gonna move out there next in 2021, like spring 2021. I was telling Samir, I was like, yo, I'm gonna leave everything here and I'm out. No cap. I said, yo, by May, I said, let me know if you graduate and if you want to come, cool. If not, I'm going. I said that. And I promise you, I was like ready to go.
Wow,
and I was excited
right,
too.
You did, bro. We were low key planning that shit on some like.
No, it was gonna happen.
It was literally
bro.
like Henry. I know him. I know he's gonna go. Like he's gonna bounce. And me, I didn't care if I went or didn't go. But it was like, I can't miss this experience with my right hand guy, so I'm gone too, type shit. That was my thing was like, yo, I'm gonna just go with him because like, boy, how many times are you gonna be able to be 25 years old living in another country across the world just on some chilling shit? You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm still in school. I'm still in graduate school. So I was like, yo, Dick, like, I'll meet you there when I graduate. Like, I need to finish this degree. Like, I can't leave without it. So it was like, I'm going to finish it. And then what happened? Boy, fucking COVID, son. Oh, my God.
Imagine I went and got caught in that the pandemic. And I'm just stuck in Barcelona.
GG, boy. It's okay, boy. You'd be a Spaniard.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
boy.
Just chilling around talking about COVID-19.
That city's beautiful, boy. I love that
beautiful
place
city.
so much, man.
Absolutely beautiful city, bro. We had a good time out there too, man. We did a lot of sightseeing, but like our nights weren't like fucking dedicated to like getting bent. Our nights were dedicated to like getting to the crib by 10, 11, cooking up some food real quick. We had a system, so I cooked. Henry did the dishes. And it was just like a clean system. We did fucking.
It's funny how that's the thing. It's not even a what's the word, man? It's not even a discussion.
Yeah.
It's just kind of.
It's like when we land, we go from the airport to the house, drop off our stuff, breathe for a second. You know, like just chill, situate the room, unpack your bags, and then it's like, yo, let's hit the grocery store and let's buy groceries for the week because again, budgeting. You know, fuck going out to eat. We had one day dedicated to trying all of Barcelona's greatest dishes. So we would do like I would cook and Henry would do the dishes, and we had Netflix in the crib, so we put on Narcos and we were just watching all the seasons of Narcos. So every night we'd get home like 11 p.m. after spending all day outside. We'd eat some home cooked food. And Narcos would just be playing, and we'd be chopping it up, and then the next morning wake up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. to go do it again. Yeah. Like it was just a really good time, bro.
We had Narcos playing in the background. We might have watched Narcos the whole show like 50 times that trip. We just had it playing in the background. We were probably sleeping, and we were just just having Narcos, Pablo Escobar in the corner. It was
literally like, you know, after a day of like sightseeing, like you're tired. So it's like maybe 7 or 8 p.m. and we're like trying to walk home because we want to explore a little bit. So I remember that one night we were walking home, like walking to the grocery store or something we were doing. Or I think in Barcelona you had to take an Uber from a certain area. Like you couldn't just call it certain places. I don't know, some shit like that. I remember we were walking, we're like, yo, like, Dick, let's just get home, bro. Let's make some eggs, some chicken. Like, just rock out, put some Narcos on, bro. And I was like, yeah, facts, bro. Let's do it. And we just, like, tried to get home ASAP to do this shit. It was dope. It was dope. Traveling, man. I missed the shit out of it, boy. I missed the shit out of it, bro.
OD.
I missed the shit out of it,
It's funny, though. Like, imagine, I don't know, boy. Everything happens for a reason.
Bro, we had a trip for Africa. We had a trip for Africa planned for a month. We dubbed every trip for the year. We said we're not traveling at all this year for 2020. It was like, yo, we're not going to travel at all. We're only going to travel in August, and we're going to do it for 1 month. So we usually do like an April and summer, God willing, if like the money's right. But we said we're going to dub spring break and winter break, and we're going to save it for the summer. And in the summer, we were going to go for a month to Cape Town. And COVID hit, and it just bodied the shit out of us.
You think anything changed about you?
In terms of
like since because of 2020, like anything that you said, like, man, I won't probably be the same for a bit, or anything of that nature.
I think,
even if it's in a positive light.
No, for sure.
Like,
you know, we spoke about it recently. There's this shift going on in our lives right now, and I think what happened with COVID for me, it was a blessing in disguise. I think COVID showed me, like, yo, like I've always had this mentality. We've always had this mentality of like, you know, pursue the things that make you happy and just rock out and see what happens. but we didn't know the direction we were going in at all. We were just kind of living it. You know what I'm saying? We were like, okay, save your money here, try to invest here, travel a bit here, fuck spending money at the bars in Brooklyn here. And we were like allocating certain things to do in order to just give us that fun life. But there was no sense of direction, like, okay, I'm going toward this and this is my end goal. And I'm not saying you need to have an end goal, but what it did for us now, what it did for me for COVID was it put it all in perspective because the world stopped. Like, like everything stopped. Like, I don't know if you got a chance to watch Death by 2020 on Netflix.
I've watched a little bit of the beginning, and then I just didn't finish it.
Okay, so like in the beginning, they show it, and like it's literally like the entire world stopped. It wasn't New York. It wasn't United States. It wasn't North America. It was every continent stopped. Do you understand what that means? Like the world stopped and said, hey, look, guys, there's a virus going around and it's going to kill you. Get your ass in the house now. You know what I'm saying? Cue purge music. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. On some real shit.
Sick,
and what that did for me was, you know, in the beginning, it was all like calm shit. Oh, I don't gotta go to work. Woohoo. Like, you know what I mean? But like after some time, it's like, yo, I don't want to go back to work. You know what I mean? Like I'm enjoying life the way it is and not on some lazy shit. It's not about being lazy. It's about really, really realizing that, yo, life doesn't have to be working every single fucking day, 60 hours a week, dedicating to a job that's paying you bullshit for a company that'll replace you in 20 minutes and that you don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I think that's the big that was the biggest piece for me, I think, bro. Like after I returned, I was off at work, right, for the whole pandemic. And after returning, I'm talking like day one.
I remember that.
I would hit you up. I'm like, yo,
this ain't it.
There's literally no way. There's no way I could even try this anymore. Again, it kind of stems off from where my head was at, you know, pre-COVID. But this shit just put like a serious, put it in perspective, just everything. And I was like a aha moment. I was just like, yo, Sim, I'm telling you right now, this ain't it.
And it's funny, you mentioned it in the last few episodes. Like, I like when Henry says, he goes, I don't exactly know where I'm going to end up, but I know this path feels right. And I think that stuck with me heavy because it's like, that's exactly what it is. It's like, and when he says it, I think what he means is like, we don't have control over where we're going to end up. Like, we do, but, you know, we believe that there's a higher power out there that kind of guides us in a way. And like, literally, we could say we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Hey, look, we said we were going to Africa for a month in August and then COVID hit and shut us down. You know what I'm saying? How many people plan marriages? How many people plan weddings? How many people planned all these things for 2020 and everybody's plans got shut the fuck down? So when he says that, it's very like, yo, like, look, I don't know what's going to happen because anything could go wrong or anything could happen, but I know this direction that I'm going down is the right way. Like, I like this feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, when I started graduate school, I didn't start it like, I'm ready to go down this path. I'm excited to finish. I started it with the sense of like, I just got to get this shit done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, that was my mentality. And that's such a bad mentality to go into it with. You should not be going into that if that's how you feel. If your mentality from before day one is, I just need to get this shit over with, I don't know, boy. It's very unconventional to say, but that's not the Vibby. That's not what I should be doing.
It's not. It's almost like it's almost like settling.
People might perceive it as like, no, you got to sacrifice in life. Yeah, and I get it.
Yeah.
It's all cute and all, but if you want to be part of the 1%, you got to do 1% shit. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You got to do different shit.
You got to do different shit. You got to
be
different. You got to go against the herd. You got to you literally got to be different. And by being different, it means like making those sacrifices, going down that path that feels right rather than is what's deemed right in society. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ever go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're straight, bro. Go ahead.
Now, I was to say, I ever spoke about like the common denominator. So I read a bunch of books on just a lot of like successful people.
We spoke about this.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
No, I'm saying, did I speak about it on the podcast?
Yeah, we did. So we spoke about the common denominator for all the people that are, and again, I'm gonna say the word rich, but it's not about being rich. It's about having freedom. It's about having freedom.
That's the whole thing.
And I think that's what it is for us too. We know that we need to have enough money that can allow us to have freedom to allow us to do the things that'll bring us happiness. You know what I mean? So for the people that are out there that are like, that we, in a sense, families look up to and people look up to on some like, damn, son, that dude is chilling, bro. They got there not by doing the things that we're doing. They got there by doing the things that nobody's doing. You understand what I'm saying? And,
literally. No, like that's perfectly, like real quick. That's just perfectly said.
Yeah.
Right? Like they got there by doing things that nobody is willing to do. It's yo, bro. I said it last time. It's just it always blows my mind when we talk about it because it just clicks. You know what I'm saying? It clicks. Like that's why when you do something that nobody's doing, all these things that, oh man, it's so crazy. Like, I'm sure all these successful people would tell you is like, yo, look, you're gonna have thoughts of like, am I taking the right decision? Am I taking the right approach? Because this doesn't feel right because my surroundings are doing the complete opposite, and it's crazy how much of influence that could have.
Absolutely.
And for man, it just always clicks, bro. Always clicks when that's said.
And the common denominator thing is like when you look at all these people, it's what are the one thing that they have in common? They pursued or did something that the majority think is far-fetched or think is crazy or think is it's nice. I got a couple friends of mine who are pursuing music, and it's like, you know, like if my mother might check in and be like, oh, how's your friend doing? My mom knows a lot of my friends, and she's like, how's this person doing? How's that? And I'm like, oh yeah, they're pursuing music, mom. Like back in the day, my mom used to say shit like, no, seriously, but like, are they like, what are they doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like it was a very like, are they not in school? You know what I'm saying? Are they not doing this? You know what I mean? And it was like, now it's different. Like my mom is adjusting to the way life is now. And it's I think that denominator factor is different, bro. If you want to be different and you want to live a different life that you see on TV and that you see and you feel, and if you don't like your job and you want to be free and you want to get rid of all these chains and you want to do your own thing and be on your own time, you got to do shit that's going to make you uncomfortable that nobody really does. You got to do things that nobody does. You just have to. You can't. Because if everybody could do it, they would do it. And if everybody knew how to do it, they would do it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they don't take that risk. They don't take that. And how many people, bro, how many fucking people you know in their 40s and 50s when you tell them shit? Like something I do, I'm friends with a lot of people in my building that are older, 40s, 50s, shit like that. One thing I always ask them, yo, what's one piece of advice you would give me as a 26-year-old man? And all of them have some form of like, I should have did this more. I should have did that. I should have bought that house. I should have started that company. I should have went to this country. I should have did that. All of it starts with I shoulda. And that scares the fuck out of me, boy. That scares the fuck out of me, hen. Oh my God, son.
Damn, I had a thought with all that and that just slipped.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say, yo. No, I was gonna say, like, what do you think? You see, because like let's just like professional athletes, for example, and just successful people, right, who have, whether it be a company or just live life on their own terms, basically, right, with all this freedom. The people in their life, I'm sure they heard it probably every day, like, yo, when are you going back to school? Or like, yo, when are you gonna do something with your life? Like, you're getting older, you know. And meanwhile, they have this tunnel vision on, like, I know the type of time I'm on, like, that's all that matters. So now that they made it, I wonder how do they go ahead and be like, yo, you come eat with me? Or is it like, yo, bro, you've been shitting on me, like you ain't really believe in me. Like I know you believe in me now because it's happening, but you didn't believe in me at the time.
Yeah, like, okay, so like for instance, I'd be lying if a few years ago I wasn't that dude that said, yo, guys, like to my bros who are pursuing music, I would always tell them, yo, fellas, I think y'all should have a plan B. Like, just in case, my dude. Like, just get your degree, bro, just to have it on your belt. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. You never know what could happen. You know what I'm saying? And it was always looked at as like you're doubting me. But it's not. For me, it was more of like and that's the thing, is part of my brainwashed, was it was so realistic. It was so unrealistic that the only realistic thing to do was, hey, get a degree. You know what I'm saying? At least get the degree. Now, granted, I'm not going to hold you, bro. I still stand on that. Bro. I do. Unless you can find a job that you like that's going to pay you decent without the degree, right? But if you have absolutely no trade, no licensing in any trades, you don't have any skill, And this is real. A lot of people don't have these things.
No, of course. Yeah,
like, you don't have any skill. You don't have any you didn't go to any trade school. You don't know how to fix cars. You don't know how to fucking do anything. You literally you don't know how to do anything. You're just like a regular person. And there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, if you don't have any trades, or you didn't take any state exams, city exams, any of that shit, and your only option is school or pursue your passion, pursue your passion. But I'm going to always be like, you see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Nah. I gotta take that back. Because there is I gotta take that back.
Because if you look at oh man, let me think.
I gotta take that back. Hold on, process this for like 10 seconds.
Because okay, you say you have a plan, but what if that someone is okay with like, yo, bro, I'm good with working at the deli 6 days a week to make ends meet while I'm pursuing my thing 100% on some like I'm gonna like it's tough.
That's
like what
thing.
like what
so,
if the,
so
you know
that's the thing. So for me, I think, I'm glad I stopped myself because let's say I have a kid, daughter, son, whatever. I would never tell my son to not pursue his dreams. Never in a million years. Would I tell him, look, you want to go to college? I think you should go to college, man. I know you want to pursue music, but I think you should go to college also. Granted, I'm going to propose it. And I'm going to be like, hey, listen, dog, I think you could handle going to college and I think you could handle making music. And I got you with all the things you need to do it. Like, do the classes, take 2 a semester, boy. Just do it while doing this. Don't worry about bread right now. Don't worry about finding a 9 to 5 to get some money. Yeah. I got you. Like, if you're going to tell me, hey, Pops, listen, I want to pursue music 100% full time. And I also want to get the degree just in case. I'm going to tell you, go get the degree. And go pursue music, and don't worry about working right now. I got you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna live at the crib. I'm gonna give you a little bread every other week, whatever the fuck we figure out. But I'm not gonna sit there and say pursue music 100% and work at the deli, because for me it's like, boy, in the meantime, you could be accumulating an asset to your belt. You know what I'm saying? You could accumulate something that's gonna allow you to put you ahead of the game if something goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's my innate mentality of when I was growing up, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I feel like I have some of my friends that, they pursuing music for the last 5 years, right? And they're getting better and they're doing things and they're making moves. But they had started school and they dubbed it to pursue music. But it's not like y'all dubbed it and pursued music and did it full time. You still had a regular job. So you were still allocating the same amount of time doing music as you would have if you were a student. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, granted, they had to work. So, like, you'd have to find that balance, I think. Find that balance.
No, I think so, too. I think the move is, like, let's just say you get you see, like, it's
That's
nothing wrong with, let's just say, getting a degree, call it in.
Unless, anything, boy, reality is, jobs are going to look at a resume and going to see bachelor's and they're going to take it over high school diploma. It's just what it is. We live in this world. It's just what it is. We can't fight that. And bachelor's are becoming trash, too. And you know this. This is not something anybody can deny.
I just feel like it's tough, man, because I think college again that's besides the point. It's besides the point. No, because you're saying that that's the route we need to take here as a backup. We need to get a degree, and I don't really agree with that.
So
I don't think you need to get like there's plenty. I think especially.
Let me cut you off because I don't want to lose this thought real quick. I just want to add to it.
Go ahead.
The only way I would say dub school, dub work, dub everything, and pursue the shit is if you're presented with an opportunity. If someone from a record label says, hey, listen, I need you to come to LA and we're getting to work tomorrow. You got talent, kid. And he comes to me and says, hey, Pops, listen, this dude, blah, blah, blah. And I do my research and I find out it's legit. And he has to drop out of college to go pursue this. Yo, boy, I'll see you in a year, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference here. I wouldn't tell you to stop. Like, if it's hindering your ability to pursue it, then it's a problem for me. But if it's not hindering and you're in the crib holding your nuts, talking to your girl on the phone for 6 hours, and then the other 2, you're making a little track on the side, then I'm going to check you and be like, yo, boy, listen, bro, like, I fuck with you. You pursuing your shit. But at the same time, boy, you're not doing nothing with your free time. So if your free time is you only allocating an hour to do music, boy, what's up with the other 15 hours of the day that you could be doing some other shit? You know what I'm saying? If you want to work, cool, work. But I hope to God that I'm in a financial position where I can provide my kids with a good amount of money. This way they could pursue, their passion and also go to school if they want to. You know what I'm saying? But if he tells me, yo, Pops,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to go to school. I don't want to get a job. I just want to pursue music. I'm going to look at you and be like, you must
No,
think
of
I'm
course,
soft.
of course.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no
But
way.
but the thing is also is like they could say that to me like, yo, I don't want to go to college. I don't want to get a job. So I'll be like, all right. So tell me then, what are you gonna do? And your answer can't be, I don't know or nothing.
No,
you know,
if your kid tells you, I want to, let's say baseball. He says, I want to play baseball every day and I want to practice every day. And then I know you would agree with that. You're like, yeah, son, go for it. But then you notice that he's waking up every day at 1 p.m. He's going to bed every night at 4 a.m.
No, that's besides the point.
No, but
like,
that's where my point is deriving from, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's just bro. That's just dumb. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you
and that's my thing. That's why I said what I said about, like, if you're not allocating your time to pursuing the thing that you said you wanted to pursue in replacement of college and work, then I'm going to check you for it. I'm going to say, yo, boy, you could just be getting the degree just because you're not doing nothing. But if you're telling me, hey, Pop, listen, I want to pursue music, but I don't want to work right now because it's a distraction, and I don't want to go to school because it is a distraction, and I'm fucking waking up at 5 a.m. to start my day, and I hear you in your room spitting bars from 6 a.m. to fucking nighttime, and every day you're doing something for your craft, I'm going to be like, yo, this shit is worth it for the kid, man. He's working hard for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
And also, bro, I'm going to keep it a stack too, bro. I think the human mind is capable of doing anything you put your mind to. And you hear it all the time, all these success stories from even I'm going to stick with the whole music shit. These rappers that had to work 2 jobs to survive and wrote lyrics down on a notebook on the way home because they had to travel an hour and a half on the bus. You know what I'm saying? That's the gritty grind. That's the shit we were raised on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We coming from that, from immigrant families that had to do that. So I don't want my kids to grow up on this idea of like, oh, I could just like leisurely walk around like, oh, well, daddy's going to pay for my bills and I'm going to pursue music 1 hour a week. Get the fuck out of here, bro. We're not doing that shit either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that shit either, bro. Find the balance. Find the fair balance.
You
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I get it. It makes sense. And what you mentioned right now was the human mind, right? How like, and I thought about it today, and I was just like, okay, you know, there's people that are millionaires in this world, right? There's people that are millionaires. They started from somewhere, right? And then I asked myself, like, for example, us or our friends, you know, I'm sure all of us would love to be millionaires. Is it just me? But like instinctively, you think like that'd be nice on some like it's almost not attainable. Right.
What are you asking me again? Is it normal for it to be instinctive to think that way?
No. So yeah. Am I wrong there? Like your mind kind of, maybe not now for us.
Absolutely not. But we're conditioned for that, bro. You're a product of your environment. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. You think almost like, yo, that's so far fetched.
Literally,
right?
When you think of people, go ahead, finish what you're gonna say.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, so like, you hear that like, yo, like, oh man, I would love to be a millionaire, like, oh, but that like almost like, yo, it's impossible. And I was just kind of thinking like, why? Like, I want to say, put 10 people in a room, 9 and a half people are going to think on something like, yeah, that'd be nice, but you know what? Like that's just not like why? Like why is that the mentality? And I'm not saying it's easy to be a millionaire, et cetera, but obviously it all starts with your mindset. Like I kind of asked myself like, why is that the approach for like everyone? Like almost like it's impossible.
It's a very simple answer, bro. We are generations. Remember, we are first generation Americans. You and I. And the majority of people our age are first generation Americans. The majority. A lot of almost 95% of our friends, their parents are immigrants. You understand? So you have to realize the paradigm and the mentality that our generation of millennials, let's say ages 23 to 27, 28, excuse me, our mentality is ingrained in us because our parents, you have to work and you have to do this. And boy, think about it, our grandparents like fucking probably worked on a farm, you know what I'm saying? Or some crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then our parents might have even had to do some of that shit too. And then they said, yo, fuck it, I'm moving to America for a better life. But in the meantime, you raising young bucks with your mentality, and their mentality was to tell us, what was it? You got better be a doctor or a lawyer or you ain't shit. Because when they were home, the doctors or the lawyers were the ones who with the suit and tie. You know what I'm saying? But we were born and raised out here. So our mentality is very like, hold up. Yo, boy, I could do this. Like, what the fuck? But that's why I say, if in order to be the 1%, you got to do 1% shit, which is going against that. That's why I'm telling you, like I was mentioning COVID, this is a nice little turnaround to that convo. COVID what it did was it like really chin checked everything that was going on in my life. Like, yo, you're going to be home for the next 3 months and you're going to attack your brain every day of it. Like, your brain's going to start attacking you. Because when idle mind, they say it all, like, idle mind is like a fucking devil's playground or some shit like that. So you're going to literally start going back at yourself and start thinking about all these things. And it really made me think, like, yo, like, fuck everything I've been taught. Fuck everything I've been taught, bro. Fuck all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you know, the job I have, I had to go to school for. I'm happy I did it because now I can put it on my belt and I could go fucking live in a ditch for 6 months and not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I have it now. So now I'm like comfortable to the point where I could take that risk and be like, okay, fine, fuck it. I'll take this risk and then I'll come back to it if I need to. And that brings me to my point about my kids. If I have kids one day, that ability to be able to take risks and knowing like you can fall back on something, I think is important for me. Whereas you, it's very like, yo, if you fail, you'll figure it out. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're both valid. They're both valid.
Because I'm big on calculated risk. I am. And this is the thing I think about, like, let's just say if we have kids, right? And it's gonna be I don't know what the word is,
like
interesting,
together? Like
or
we adopt kids together. Excuse me, sorry.
No. Like, you're gonna be pregnant, boy.
I thought it was hilarious.
But yeah, that was horrible.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Nah, I lost my train of thought. I did lost my train of thought.
Wait for the F train, boy.
Oh yeah. It was. It's gonna be interesting if we have kids.
Yeah.
Like what we're gonna be teaching them. You know what I mean? With the way we think, and it'd be interesting to see how our kids, like, call it, compared to us when we were 13, right? See how they move at 13, and as they become men, you know, assuming I have boys, because I just want boys, but assuming as they grow into an adult, into a man, hopefully, I would love it by like 16, 15, 17, their mentality and approach to like what they want to do in life is like elite compared to where I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think you got to be realistic. I think that is what's gonna happen. You know, God willing that our kids are healthy in terms of like, you know, there's no ailments to them and shit. You got to think about it this way, bro. You got a lot of these kids that are successful millionaires and are successful in that world. You know, they're coming from a family of success. You understand?
Right.
And now I'm not saying that level of success is the only way to equate success, but the level of success that we're talking about, there's a certain percentage of people that are doing that. And when you look at them, you look at their parents, they're just as successful. And you look at their parents and they're just as successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where in the world of minorities and immigrants, it's like, no, a lot of our grandparents are fucking poor. A lot of our
everyone does the same shit.
It's type shit, exactly. Our parents are not, you know, thank God, knock on wood, my family and your family were okay. You know what I'm saying? But like when my mom first came here, bro, she was fucking selling clothes out of a garbage bag, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember literally walking down Ditmas Avenue with my mom's, and she had a bag of garbage, like literally clothes in a garbage bag. She would sell like scarves, gloves, like shit like that, boy, hustling shit, bro. Like I remember that shit vividly. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like my definition of success is a little different, but at the same time, I know what the 1% definition of success is, and I want that. I want that because it's going to give me freedom. It's going to give me freedom, and I'm going to chase that because we have one life to live. You know what I'm saying? As cheesy as it is, boy.
No, it's not.
You only live once. That's the YOLO. You know what I mean? YOLO, boy. Like, this is what it is. Like,
it's just the facts.
Like,
it's crazy because,
really
like,
YOLO shit, boy. You have one life, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You have one life, boy. You have one life. Imagine being 60 years old on your, God forbid, your deathbed, and talking about, damn, man, like, I was 26 and I was so, like, imagine right now.
That scares me. Hold on.
That scares me
so much,
Imagine right now the way we think and the way we feel and the way we move in life. All of a sudden it shifted again and we went backward and we started thinking like, yo, like, nah, like I'm happy here, man. Like, granted, I'm over here wilding, but like, if you're happy, it's terrible. What are you doing? You can't have the 9 to 5. You know what I mean? But no, like the point I'm trying to get at is that, like, imagine we didn't pursue it because of something. Like we were just like, yo, fuck it, bro. Like, fuck it. And when we're 60, talking about like, yo, Dick, remember when we were 26, bro? We had the podcast on, like. we was out here, like, we wanted to chase that shit, bro. Like, we was on a chase for that life, and like, we just stopped. Why did we stop, bro? Like, nah, something like finances was going down. We started getting comfortable at the bars again.
That scares me. I refuse to have that combo.
You know
like,
what I mean?
refuse
like,
to have
that's
those
just
combos.
what it is, bro. It's just what it is, man. It's tough. It's tough because
I
there's a lot
promise I
of
refuse
people.
to have those
There's a lot of
combos.
people that think like that, bro. I got a good friend in my building. He's 65 years old. Good friend. Think about it. But literally, he's a good friend of mine, and like, we're always chopping it up. And he's always telling me. He tries to live vicariously. What's the word? Vicariously through me. Yeah, he tries to live vicariously through me on some youngin' shit. He tries to feel young around me. I always tease him like, yeah, man, old timer, what's up, baby? And I'll tap him on his back type shit. Fucking, he's always mentioning like when he was my age. And every time he says it, I'm like, what would you do differently? I always tell him, what would you do differently? And he had the opportunity to buy a building in Park Slope for, you know how much?
100 grand?
$17,000.
No way,
And every time he roasts me, like he be roasting me
boy,
from
buy
time to
5
time.
of them, buy 10 of them, boy.
Listen to me. Every time he roasts me, like in a random conversation, like he'll come outside, hey, what up, stupid?
Oh, you're an asshole.
Oh, what up,
You're an
ugly?
asshole.
I'd be like, yo, you think I could borrow?
You're an asshole.
You think I could borrow $17,000, bro? Like, I just need $17K for something real quick, and then he'll literally stick the middle finger at me, you know, some stupid shit, like it's on some love shit, but it haunts him. It haunts him because had he bought that for $17,000, he'd be worth $17 million right now. You understand what I'm saying? So like these little opportunities, and I'm not saying it's not all surrounding money. It's surrounded, for me, it's surrounded happiness and freedom. Freedom is gonna, in order to have freedom, you need to have money. That's how I see it. With the field that I'm in, I don't want to do this forever, so I know I need freedom. But like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like this is real. It's real as fuck, bro.
It is. It is very real.
He could do about it. You know what I mean? It's too late now, type shit. It's GG for him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's just crazy to think about. But you see, it's also like,
is it too late? 65?
That's what I'm saying. So like, it's all perspective. Life is all perspective.
Yeah, man.
We could say, yo, 65, you probably got 10 to 15 years left. He could probably say, yo, I feel good. Like I don't know how much time I got left. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? It's all perspective. Life is all perspective.
It is, of course. And at this point, you know, they, like, I hear my mom say it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, like, I'm not saying like you'll be 85 talking about like, yo, you could still chase that dream.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
you
There's
can,
levels
though.
to shit.
I could see myself being 80. Like right now.
Wait. 85, boy. Just lay down, boy. Lay down. Lay down. Like God's coming any minute. Like just rest up type shit. Nah. If I'm 85, boy, and I'm talking about, yo, I'm gonna move Barcelona, same. Like I'm gonna leave my family. I need you to tell me, yo, take a seat right there. I think you got like 20 minutes left, boy. Like just stay right there. Facts, bro. Don't let me do no dumb shit at that age.
What family you got left, boy? What family you got?
Nah, OD, I'm the last one left, boy. I'm the last one left. Talking about, yo, boy, sit down, boy.
Wait. You have to understand though. Like for me, low key, like I want to take a salsa class. Like I want to learn how to dance salsa. This is a real thing. Like I literally want to learn how to dance salsa, but it's not a priority right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, man, I would love to take that class.
I got you.
No, hold on. And I know the response might be something like, yo, just fucking do it. And it's like, no, hold on. I don't want to do it right now because I ain't going out dancing anytime soon. So why am I going to go practice dancing? But I could see myself being like 50, 55 with wifey talking about, babe, let's take salsa classes and fucking da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Look at you, boy. Look at you.
My salsa brings all the pretty girls in the fucking D12, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you remember that song, boy.
I definitely do, boy. I just caught on.
Stupid shit, son. Facts.
I guess that's valid. I was gonna say, like, yo, don't be 55, 60 talking about I should have took salsa classes.
Yeah, facts. Because at 55, boy, look at my hair right now, boy. I look like I just got electrocuted.
Boy, he said, yo, at 85, like, you know, you still got some time. You could still, you know, you could try to go to college and maybe become a... Boy, at 85, boy, watch your step, because the wrong step will send you to heaven, boy. Take a seat, boy.
Yo, son, I took a class in Kingsborough at one point in my fucking college career, boy. There was a veteran in there, boy, like a Vietnam veteran.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers was learning about Vietnam, boy. Talking about, hey, boss, you want to read page 7, boy? Your name is in it, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing right now?
Boy, pick up the textbook. Like, yo, this is you right here, right? Oh, D, boy.
Boy, my man would come in every day with his Vietnam hat and a walker. And it's like, I would see him walking up the hall, and I'd be in like the West Quad building. He'd be in the East Quad building, boy, and I'd catch up and beat him to his seat. You know what I'm saying? Like
that.
Like, yeah, type shit, bro. Like, oh, boss, you need me to help you with your textbooks, fam? Like, you know what? Don't even do the assignment. I'll do it for you. Don't worry about it. Like,
boy, you should have been like, yo, I see an enemy, boy, and just start going
on,
crazy.
son. Come on, boy. What are you doing?
PTSD,
What are you
nah.
doing? What are you doing?
OD, right?
But this ain't Warzone, boy.
OD, like, yo, you got Lodi?
Boy.
How much you got? How much you got? Drop your bread, oldie. OD, boy. Like, what you, boy, talking about? What you rocking? Mac 10? You got Mac 10?
On me.
Boy, bro, like, yo, you got shield? Talking about you got shield? You look like you need it, like bad.
Yo, son, I can't, boy. That's comedy, son.
OD. Nah.
Wow.
You know what? One
good
day,
stuff.
you know what I'll be thinking about? Like, I'm so private, bro. I try to be at least. Where, like, if I do reach where I'm trying to reach, I would love to share my journey to inspire somebody, right? At my age, who's like my young 20s. But it's also like I gotta think. I don't know. It's something I gotta think about.
On some, like, do I want to bring in all these eyes to my life?
Like, yeah, do I really want to tell people what I do?
Yeah.
I have to figure that out because I do. I would love to help people.
Henry does not sell drugs. The way you said that right now, boy.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Every time,
it's like,
yeah.
It's like, I don't know, bro. Like, they don't want to know what I do.
that coca.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
Like, yeah.
You know what's funny? Like every time I say that, because I would people ask me like, yo, what's good? Like where like what are you up to? And you know, I'll tell them what I'm doing, but I won't tell them.
Yeah.
And it just instantly sounds like I'm a drug dealer.
Yeah.
And I gotta be like, yo, I don't do nothing illegal.
Yeah.
That's why that's my response.
See, that's why I got the cover up, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. I'm chatting, boy. I'm chatting.
85 years old. If you see me moving stupid, boy, please, boy.
Wait, if we make it to 85, bro, on some shit, we gotta like do something stupid, like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make a pact right now on episode 38, boy. If we make it to 85, hold on, I got you.
Go.
I got you. I think people gonna like this. If we both make it to 85, knock on wood type shit, we gotta like take our walkers and like walk into Coney Island Beach with all our clothes on or some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, on some like, yo, Dick, like
at 85 years old?
Yeah, facts.
No. At 85 years old, I just want a comfortable chair. Like I want. Bro, I put
like
money
idea,
down.
Man. I like my idea.
I want a comfortable chair. And then when people ask me, what are you doing on the? I'm just literally waiting for God. I'm gonna look at my watch. I'm just waiting. Like I'm good. What's up? What you doing? What you up to? That's what I'm gonna be doing.
It's crazy because I've spoken to somebody who's like in their 60s, 70s, and I asked them like, yo, does it feel like you're 60, 70? He's like, nah, kid. It's all a mentality up here, baby. I feel like I'm 30. Mind you, the whole time, like every day I see him, he's going to a different doctor's appointment. So I'm like, yo, boy, like, what's really happening in your life right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you say you feel 30, but my man, every time I talk to you at a different doctor's appointment.
He probably does, though, bro.
Like,
he probably feel. I like that, man. I like that a lot. I love when older people like in their 40s and 50s.
Boy, relax.
They
boy.
say
40,
like
50 is not old, boy. Like calm shit.
No, but it's older. I said older people. They're older than us, so you say older people.
All right, say less. You know, when I tell somebody who's in their 40s, like, yo, how is it up there? You know what I'm saying? They look at me like, yo, boy, you got like 10 years, boy, and you here. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
OD. But the point is, like, they'll tell you, like, yo, boy, I still feel good. Like, I'm 40. Yeah, you know, I'm older, but I ain't 90.
You know, they say our prime is going to hit when we're like 30, 31. So for me, in my mentality, I'm not even in my prime yet. Like, I'll run with that. You know what I'm saying? Give me some fucking little rush of dopamine real quick. Like, what? I'm not in my prime? I bet. Say less. I'm going to fuck around for the next couple of years. Like, I
think your prime, I don't know, bro. I think your prime ends at 50. Not even. Your prime ends like at 60.
I think that's all the mindset regardless. When
60 years old
is considered.
Nah, even 60, like, I'm out here.
No, I think.
You hear me?
You're retarded.
Catching flights and shit. Relax, boy.
Okay, prime years of life. According to various hadiths. What is this, like religious?
That's it, boy. Don't even say anything.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I got you.
I was gonna say, where's the standard set from?
33 for men and 17 for women, with the presumption that these ages augment the best of human attributes, and these ages do not change but remain constant since the biological process of aging becomes obsolete. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't know. It's all a mentality either way, because you got nah. That's actually a religious word, but I don't know I know it's in the part of the Islamic religion, but I don't know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's about yeah, it's definitely relative to Islam. I don't know if it's applicable for others though. But anyways, the point is, prime age, you know, whatever the age, I think it's a mentality regardless. Because I could see myself being 30 thinking I'm in my prime with fucking, you know what I'm saying, 50K in the bank account. And then I'm 40 and all of a sudden I got 200K in the bank account. I'm going to think I'm in my prime again. You know what I mean? The way I feel healthy and this and that. Like, how do you define what prime is? You know what I mean? Like, only prime I know is a fucking ribeye.
I was waiting. Yeah. Yeah, I need to eat steak. You feel me? Like,
little ribeye, baby.
Just, yeah, facts. Listen to me. After this episode, I'm gonna edit this shit, and I'm going to bed.
Boy, send it to me like now type shit, cause I'm
going
to
bed.
Down, you know
I am going to sleep, boy. I can't wait. I'm mad excited, actually.
What's your favorite pair of Jordans?
Bread 11s.
Is it really?
The shoe is fucking goated. It's the greatest shoe of all time. It's the greatest shoe. You see that shoe, it's like, that's it right there. That fucking shoe speaks volumes right there. That shit, oh man.
Why bring it up? So in the intro, we were doing like a fucking bidding. I was doing like a bidding bullshit. I've been getting into J's, like low key. Like I've been loving J's again. Like every now and then I look at my collection and I'm just like, I love J's. Wow, I fucking love them. Let me see if I get a pair. And I promise you, Jordans are classics forever. Forever.
It's good, man. It's good. Yo,
keep
man.
the Yeezys, keep the Balenciagas. I need J's. That's it. And I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like J's are classics forever. Bread 11s though, man.
It's hard.
I can't hold you, but I think Bread 1s for me, man.
They're up there.
Bread 1s.
They're up there.
Bread 11s are up there too. I definitely say top 5. But also Flu Game 12s are high key, like up there too, boy. Oh.
They're not even a top 5 for me. It's a great shoe, but it's not even a top 5.
Black Cement 3s.
Top 3. Easy top 3. Easy.
It's crazy. I was talking to Dre today actually. And one of our boys, and like I asked him what his favorite J was. Literally today I asked him, and he goes Black Cement 3s. Black Cement 3s.
Oh, Black Cement.
Yeah, Black Cement 3s.
That shoe looks better when it's destroyed. That's how good the shoe is. Like the shoe looks better as a beater.
It's crazy.
It's so sick.
It's crazy. Cat's gonna be 85 talking about, hey bro, I still got my Black Cement 3s, bud.
What are you talking to the kids like? What do you know about
boy,
this
like,
shoe?
What do you know about this?
You hear me talking, boy? I'm not gonna be able to speak, boy.
What, son?
I'm not gonna be able to move.
Calm shit, boy.
Boy, I'm looking at my wrist like, yo, God, my time is gotta be coming like soon. I gotta have no more than like 3 hours left. Facts. I'm gonna tell you know what's crazy? I'm the type to like tell my grandkids like, all right, you guys got me for maybe like 1 more week, so you better come visit me. I'm not playing. 1 week you guys have.
Yo,
I really would say some shit like that.
Yo, son, ain't it crazy when you see like a 75-year-old in the gym?
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
And they just be there like with their like this.
Yeah, they just they just try to stay active, boy.
Wait, they just like move their arms and legs, but they stay in the same spot, like they're in a marching band.
Oh, D, I love it, boy. I love it.
And they're the most alive person in the gym too. They got no headphones in their ears, because who puts headphones in your ears, right? And they got like a headband, you know what I'm saying? Matching pants with the top and the sneakers and the socks. Like they all match. And then they go, all right, guys, see you later, Janet. You know what I mean? They fucking walk out the gym, boy, like this way. You know what I'm saying?
Those guys are the best. Those guys been doing that since they were our age.
Type shit. OD type shit. All right. I'm sleepy. So on that note,
that's it, man.
Let's close this episode out, bro. Can you close it out, actually?
Episode 38 at WonWay Podcast. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Thank you guys for listening. 38 episodes. We see the support, which is pretty dope, honestly.
Yeah, man.
So thank you for all
100%. I love you guys.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
Later.